Just 18 games to go here on the Wasatch Front for the Utah Jazz, back home after a 5-game road trip. And inside Vivint Arena, hopes and ambitions for their home crew and the team, hoping to sprint across the finish line and into the postseason. That's what Donovan Mitchell is squarely focused on. Nothing wrong with a little bit of cooking from the crib at this time of the year. And Rudy Gobert, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, looking to peak at the right time as well. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Utah Jazz as we look at the Western Conference standings. Phoenix right now, of course, the #1 team. They won just a moment ago, game you saw right here on ESPN. Utah, the #4 seed at 40-24. This, of course, after a subpar January and a bounce back in February. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones, chopping it up courtside with Doris Burke. This is the third meeting this season between these two teams. Doris, there's been so much talked about with Utah, their prolific offense, but what's kind of gone under the radar has been the great three-point marksmanship of Bojan Bogdanovic.
You make a great point. They're such a heavy pick-and-roll team. We talk all the time about Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, but around all that pick-and-roll action, you've got to have prolific three-point shooting. They lead the league, Mark, in three-point makes, second in attempts. How about he goes for 11 last game out, most without a two-point field goal. And by the way, he's had 15 over his last 2 games. What's in store?
Well, here's the situation with the Portland Trail Blazers. They have the easiest remaining schedule in the NBA, but a lot of work to do to catch up to the Pelicans and potentially even the Lakers at the 9th seed right now. And under the gun tonight and shorthanded is an understatement. As we take a look at tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Crown Royal Apple. Look at the starting 5 for the Blazers. Williams, Hart, Ellaby, Hughes, and Eubanks on a 10-day for the Blazers. Meanwhile, Conley and Mitchell in the backcourt for Utah. Royce O'Neal, Bogdanovic, and Rudy Gobert at the 5 for the Utah Jazz. Coming into the game with a record of 40-24.